Welcome back, everyone. We're going to take a look at Eastport today, which is that big new area south of the Turnpike that Bexley Bridge or Southern Oaks Bridge is going to run through. And this area is south of Southern Oaks and St. Catherine, Citrus Grove, Case and Hammock, all those places. You can see that they are expanding. We haven't been out this way for quite some time. Now, this area is just to the east of Coleman Federal Prison. In fact, it's like pretty much smack dab right across the street from it. It is south of Marsh Bend Trail and the Magnolia Plaza. Magnolia Plaza is like the closest shopping center that you're going to get in this area, which has like a Publix and McDonald's, things like that. This area is supposed to have several courses, championship courses, as well as a huge medical facility that is supposed to be one of the tops in the world. That's what they're trying to do, bring a bunch of high-end doctors to the area and make it kind of like a teaching hospital. You can see how big this area is, and there's definitely some cutouts here in the ground where the retention ponds and reclaimed water is going to go. There is an area on the other side that we'll kind of see later where you can see it looks like it's going to be something bigger, kind of like a lagoon, and I'm wondering if that's not where that resort is going to go that they were talking about putting in. What you're going to see later also is the Bexley Bridge, close-up view of that construction and what that looks like and how far along they are. I know they were talking recently, as recently as last summer, that it would be done in the spring of this year. So we'll see. They're pretty close. I mean, they have the bridge is fully over. They probably just need to pass a few things. So we're actually flying toward the north now. You can see the Turnpike running from the left to the right of your screen and right through those trees there. This green area is where they had the golf courses mapped out. If you were looking at continuing the dream early when they actually brought it in, this is where that area was, most of it. So I don't know if that's why they haven't developed it yet, but that's what it looks like to me. And then that green on the opposite side of those two little puddles or by that big pond right there, that is where they had projected that health building would go. This is the area that's also south of Newell, Dabney, Lake Deaton, and it runs just north of Central Parkway, and it's north of Middleton. You'll be able to see Middleton in a little bit here when we turn to the south. A lot more action going on here than what it was looking like last time I was out here, which was, probably 6 to 8 months ago. But they're definitely putting the dirt around, and they're going ahead to lay the clay so that the water redirects the certain way and all that kind of stuff like they typically do. Everyone always asks what is next, which part are they building next, where are they going next, and no one really knows. But if I had to guess, obviously I have no clue, but if I had to guess, I would say that this is probably after Middleton when they start coming north. Get all the houses done in Middleton. Like I said in the last video that I showed, they are working on the housing now in Middleton. And then you're going to have that area east of 301 across from the industrial park where they're starting to move dirt around as well. So I would assume that's before this, but who really knows? It could be in conjunction with this. I think after they get done with Newell, Dabney, Lake Deaton, that will start to free up a lot of manpower, and they'll start working on some of these other areas. You can see now we're flying over one of those bigger retention pond thing, so it looks like it's cut out into the dirt. And then up here as well is kind of like a better shaped cutout if you can see it. It almost looks like a dog bone or something. And then in the middle here, you see a raised area with what looks like a walking path. Now, I'm not sure that they haven't just not cut this out yet, but it looks pretty designed to me. Tell me what you think about it. We will see here shortly, because I know they were talking about those lagoons going in pretty quick. There's a lot of water in this area. And this is just north of Middleton. Now you can see on the top right of your screen those rows of trees there. That is Central Parkway. And this area that we're flying over now, this whole thing looks like it's going to be water. So I guess we'll see what they plan to put in, but it's looking pretty interesting in this area. And this is close to the family housing, Middleton, like I said. So if they're going over, like, providing things that they would for the families, I would assume this is where those lagoons would be going. Especially with all the cutouts here that you see. And then you can see Middleton there to the south. We just looked at that the other day a little closer. And we're going to spin back around here in a second. See all those strips of grass they were cutting out, using that for sod at one point. That is Central Parkway, which goes all the way out and across over the Turnpike. And then back into where Megason would be. And where Megason will be toward the end. And then you see where they're building the 5 village pyramids based on size. Totally kidding. It's not pyramids, so don't leave me any weird comments. And then, so you see right here, this is that lagoon type looking, or body of water type area that you can see we're flying over right now. And it does look like they have a lot of sand. I mean, call me crazy, but it's looking like it. Here's the main attraction that a lot of people are looking forward to, and this is the Bexley Bridge. This is the connectivity bridge that's going to be 4 lanes of vehicle traffic and 1 lane of golf cart traffic or walking traffic. They said about 15 feet. So you can see it there. It looks like it's pretty close. This is the Southern Oaks. And then this is Sawgrass Grove. That's the closest entertainment that we have to Eastport currently. But you know that's going to change. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.